What if I told you that at 87 years old, I can still remember phone numbers from 40 years ago, never forget names at family gatherings, and my mind is as sharp as it was when I was 50? While most people my age struggle with memory lapses and brain fog, I've maintained crystal clear thinking through 6 specific foods I've eaten religiously for over 3 decades. In the next 18 minutes, I'll share these exact foods that have kept my cognitive abilities razor sharp. And the 4th food on this list is something your doctor probably told you to avoid. But it's actually the secret weapon that protects your brain from the devastating effects of aging. Last week at my grandson's wedding, I shocked the entire family by reciting his birth announcement from 1995 word for word, remembering every single guest's name without hesitation, and solving complex math problems in my head faster than people half my age using calculators. My secret isn't superior genetics, expensive supplements, or sheer luck. It's the specific combination of brain-nourishing foods I've consumed daily for over 30 years, foods that are probably available at your local grocery store right now. Food 1. Wild-caught salmon, the brain's ultimate fuel. Your aging brain is literally starving for the one critical nutrient that keeps memory sharp, focus clear, and cognitive decline at bay. Most seniors have no idea that their brain tissue is shrinking faster than it should simply because they're not feeding it the essential fats it desperately needs to maintain structure and function. Your brain is composed of nearly 60% fat, and without the right types of dietary fats, this vital organ begins to deteriorate at an accelerated pace that affects every aspect of your mental performance. The tragedy is that this decline is completely preventable with the right nutritional approach. Harvard Medical School research demonstrates that omega-3 fatty acids, specifically DHA and EPA, found in cold water fish, can reduce age-related brain shrinkage by up to 70% in adults over 65. These essential fatty acids serve as the building blocks for brain cell membranes, ensuring optimal communication between neurons and protecting against inflammation that destroys cognitive function. The study followed over 1,000 seniors for 5 years and found that those with the highest omega-3 levels maintained brain volume equivalent to people 2 years younger. Wild-caught salmon provides the most bioavailable form of these crucial fats, with absorption rates significantly higher than plant-based alternatives or processed fish products. Just 4 ounces of wild-caught salmon consumed twice weekly provides the optimal amount of brain-protective omega-3 fatty acids without overwhelming your system or causing digestive issues. The wild variety contains higher concentrations of beneficial fats and fewer contaminants than farmed alternatives. Clayton from Montana started eating salmon twice weekly at age 74 after noticing increasing forgetfulness during his daily activities. Within 6 months, Clayton's wife noticed he was remembering appointments, names, and conversations with remarkable clarity that hadn't been present for years. Without adequate omega-3 fatty acids in your diet, your brain tissue literally shrinks and your memory deteriorates at a rate that will steal your independence and quality of life within just a few years. The inflammation caused by omega-3 deficiency creates a cascade of cognitive problems that compound over time, leading to confusion, disorientation, and eventual loss of mental autonomy. Choose wild-caught salmon, sardines, mackerel, or anchovies and consume them exactly twice per week, prepared simply with minimal processing to preserve the delicate fatty acid structure. Purchase your fish from reputable sources and consume it within 24 hours of cooking for maximum benefit. Start this week because your brain cells are depending on this crucial nutrition to survive and thrive. Food 2. Blueberries, nature's memory enhancers. Did you know that certain berries contain compounds so powerful they can actually reverse existing memory loss and restore cognitive function that you thought was gone forever? The deep blue color in these small fruits comes from anthocyanins, potent antioxidants that have a unique ability to cross the blood-brain barrier and directly protect neural tissue from the damage that causes memory problems. Most people think memory loss is inevitable with aging, but research proves that the right antioxidants can not only prevent further decline, but actually improve memory performance in seniors who are already experiencing cognitive difficulties. Studies conducted at Tufts University followed 200 seniors with mild memory complaints for 12 weeks and found that those consuming blueberries daily showed a 25% improvement in memory performance tests compared to the control group. The anthocyanins in blueberries specifically target the hippocampus, the brain region responsible for forming and storing new memories, while also improving communication between different brain areas. These compounds also increase the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that promotes the growth of new brain cells and strengthens existing neural connections. The research showed improvements in both short-term memory and the ability to learn new information. 1 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries consumed every morning provides the therapeutic dose of anthocyanins needed to achieve measurable cognitive benefits in most adults over 60. The frozen variety retains nearly identical antioxidant levels as fresh berries and is often more affordable and convenient for daily consumption. Lorraine from Kansas began adding 1 cup of frozen blueberries to her morning oatmeal after struggling to remember her late husband's favorite recipes that she had made for decades. After 6 months of daily blueberry consumption, Lorraine not only remembered those precious recipes, but could recall them with perfect detail and even taught them to her granddaughters. Without adequate antioxidant protection from compounds like anthocyanins, free radicals destroy your brain cells faster than your body can repair them, leading to irreversible memory loss and cognitive decline that will progressively worsen with each passing year. The oxidative stress in your brain accumulates daily, and without intervention, it will eventually overwhelm your natural defense systems and cause permanent damage to the neural networks responsible for memory and thinking. Eat exactly 1 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries every single morning, either alone or mixed into yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothies for easier consumption. Choose organic varieties when possible to avoid pesticide residues that could counteract the beneficial effects, and maintain this habit consistently for optimal brain protection. Don't let another day pass without giving your brain this powerful antioxidant protection. Food 3. Dark leafy greens, the cognitive preservers. The color and nutrient density of the vegetables on your plate directly predicts your cognitive future and determines whether you'll maintain mental sharpness or experience the devastating decline that affects millions of seniors. Dark leafy greens contain the highest concentrations of folate, vitamin K, and lutein found in any food category, nutrients that work synergistically to preserve brain function and prevent the cellular damage that leads to memory loss. Your brain requires these specific nutrients to maintain the blood vessels that supply oxygen and glucose, and deficiencies in any of these compounds accelerate cognitive decline at a frightening pace. Mayo Clinic studies involving over 950 seniors tracked for an average of 4.7 years found that those consuming the highest amounts of dark leafy greens experienced cognitive decline rates 40% slower than those with the lowest intake. The folate in these vegetables helps regulate homocysteine levels, an amino acid that damages blood vessel walls in the brain when elevated. Vitamin K plays a crucial role in protecting nerve cells from oxidative stress while supporting the synthesis of sphingolipids, essential fats found in brain cell membranes. Lutein, the same compound that protects your eyes from macular degeneration, also accumulates in brain tissue where it shields neurons from harmful blue light and inflammatory damage. 2 cups of dark leafy greens consumed daily, Whether spinach, kale, collard greens or Swiss chard provide the therapeutic levels of these brain-protective nutrients without causing digestive upset or interfering with other medications. These vegetables can be consumed raw in salads, blended into smoothies, or lightly cooked to improve mineral absorption. Vernon from Idaho maintained his commercial driver's license and perfect driving record until age 89, crediting his daily spinach consumption for the mental clarity and quick reflexes required for safe highway driving. His family was amazed that while other seniors his age were giving up driving, Vernon continued operating large vehicles with complete confidence and competence. Folate deficiency leads to dangerous increases in homocysteine levels that systematically damage the delicate blood vessels supplying your brain, creating mini-strokes and vascular problems that destroy cognitive function piece by piece until you lose your independence entirely. Without adequate vitamin K, your brain cells become vulnerable to oxidative damage that accelerates the formation of the protein tangles associated with severe memory loss and confusion. Consume exactly 2 cups of dark leafy greens every single day through salads, smoothies, sautéed dishes, or steamed preparations that preserve maximum nutrient content. Rotate between different varieties to obtain the full spectrum of protective compounds and choose organic options when budget allows to minimize exposure to harmful pesticides. Your brain needs this essential nutrition starting today to prevent irreversible damage. Food 4. Dark chocolate, the surprising brain booster. What if the indulgent treat you've been told to avoid for years is actually one of the most powerful brain-protective foods you can consume? High-quality dark chocolate contains flavonoids, specifically epicatechin and catechin, that have remarkable abilities to enhance cognitive function, improve memory, and protect against age-related mental decline. These compounds work by increasing blood flow to critical brain regions, promoting the growth of new neural connections and reducing inflammation that interferes with optimal brain performance. The key is consuming the right type and amount of chocolate to maximize benefits while avoiding the negative effects of excess sugar and poor quality ingredients. Johns Hopkins research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that consuming flavonoid-rich dark chocolate increased blood flow to the brain by 30% within 2 hours of consumption, with effects lasting up to 3 hours. The study participants showed improved performance on memory tests and faster processing speeds during cognitive tasks. The flavonoids in quality dark chocolate also stimulate the production of nitric oxide, a compound that dilates blood vessels and ensures optimal oxygen delivery to brain tissue. Additional research from Harvard Medical School demonstrated that regular dark chocolate consumption was associated with improved verbal fluency and better performance on cognitive assessments in adults over 65. 2 squares of 70% or higher dark chocolate consumed daily after lunch provide optimal flavonoid levels for cognitive enhancement without excessive sugar intake that could cause energy crashes or blood sugar imbalances. The timing after lunch helps prevent interference with sleep while maximizing the afternoon cognitive benefits when many seniors experience mental fatigue. Estelle from Vermont had struggled with afternoon brain fog and difficulty completing crossword puzzles that she had enjoyed for decades. After adding 2 squares of quality dark chocolate to her daily routine, Estelle's puzzle-solving time improved by half, and she regained the mental energy needed for her afternoon reading and correspondence. Poor circulation to the brain accelerates cognitive decline and significantly increases your risk of developing serious memory problems that could rob you of your independence and quality of life within just a few years. Without adequate blood flow, your brain cells become starved for oxygen and glucose, leading to cellular death and irreversible damage to the neural networks responsible for memory, reasoning, and decision-making. Choose dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao content and minimal added sugars, avoiding products with artificial ingredients or excessive processing that destroy beneficial compounds. Consume exactly 2 squares daily, preferably between noon and 3 p.m., to maximize cognitive benefits while preventing sleep interference. This delicious brain medicine should start improving your mental clarity and focus immediately. Food 5. Walnuts, the brain-shaped brain food. Nature designed these wrinkled nuts to resemble miniature brains for a very specific biological reason that scientists are only now beginning to understand. Walnuts contain the highest concentration of alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that your brain converts into DHA for neural protection and optimal cognitive function. The unique combination of healthy fats, vitamin E, and plant compounds in walnuts provides comprehensive brain protection that addresses multiple pathways of age-related cognitive decline simultaneously. Your aging brain requires these specific nutrients to maintain the flexibility and efficiency of neural membranes that facilitate rapid communication between brain cells. UCLA studies involving over 600 seniors found that those consuming walnuts daily scored 60% higher on cognitive function tests compared to those who avoided nuts entirely. The research specifically measured improvements in memory, concentration, and information processing speed, with the most dramatic benefits observed in participants over age 70. Walnuts provide vitamin E in the gamma-tocopherol form, which is particularly effective at protecting brain cells from oxidative damage caused by free radicals. The alpha-linolenic acid in walnuts also helps reduce brain inflammation and supports the production of neurotransmitters essential for memory formation and recall. 7 walnut halves consumed as an afternoon snack provide the optimal amount of brain protective nutrients without excessive calories that could lead to unwanted weight gain. This precise portion delivers approximately 2.5 grams of alpha-linolenic acid, along with brain-supportive vitamin E and magnesium. Eugene from Arizona had been struggling to find words during conversations and presentations at his retirement community's weekly meetings. After incorporating 7 walnut halves into his daily routine for 8 weeks, Eugene regained his eloquence and confidence, delivering speeches that impressed residents and staff with their clarity and wit. Without adequate essential fatty acids from sources like walnuts, your neurons lose their ability to transmit information efficiently, leading to the slow thinking, word-finding difficulties and memory lapses that gradually steal your mental acuity and self-confidence. The inflammation that results from omega-3 deficiency creates a hostile environment in your brain that accelerates the death of healthy brain cells and impairs your ability to form new memories or access existing ones. Eat exactly 7 walnut halves every single day as a mid-afternoon snack, chewing them thoroughly to maximize nutrient absorption and digestive comfort. Store your walnuts in the refrigerator to prevent rancidity that destroys beneficial oils, and choose organic varieties when possible to avoid harmful pesticide residues. Start cracking walnuts today because your cognitive future depends on the nutrition you provide your brain right now. Food 6. Green tea, the ancient memory protector. This 5,000-year-old beverage contains a unique combination of compounds that literally stimulate the growth of new brain cells while protecting existing neurons from the damage that causes memory loss and cognitive decline. Green tea provides L-theanine, an amino acid that crosses the blood-brain barrier and promotes alpha brainwave activity associated with relaxed alertness and improved memory consolidation. Combined with the gentle caffeine content, L-theanine creates a state of calm focus that enhances learning and memory without the jittery side effects associated with coffee or other stimulants. The polyphenols in green tea also provide powerful antioxidant protection that shields brain cells from inflammatory damage. Research from the University of Basel, published in Psychopharmacology, found that L-theanine in green tea increases brainwave activity in regions associated with memory processing and attention within 40 minutes of consumption. The study used EEG monitoring to demonstrate that participants who consumed green tea showed enhanced connectivity between brain regions responsible for learning and memory. Additional research from Japan's Tohoku University followed over 1,000 seniors for 6 years and found that those drinking 2 or more cups of green tea daily had a 64% lower risk of cognitive decline compared to those who rarely consumed green tea. The catechins in green tea, particularly EGCG, help prevent the formation of protein deposits associated with severe memory loss. 2 cups of high-quality green tea consumed daily, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, provide optimal levels of L-theanine and protective polyphenols for cognitive enhancement and neuroprotection. Steep the tea for 3 to 5 minutes in water, just below boiling temperature, to extract maximum beneficial compounds without excessive bitterness. Maxine from Oregon credits her daily green tea ritual for maintaining perfect recall of family birthdays, anniversaries, and important dates even at age 91. Her children and grandchildren are amazed by her ability to remember specific conversations, events, and details from decades past with remarkable accuracy and clarity. Chronic inflammation in your brain destroys neural tissue faster than the normal aging process, leading to severe memory loss, confusion, and eventual loss of independence that will devastate both you and your loved ones. Without the protective compounds found in green tea, your brain remains vulnerable to oxidative stress, an inflammatory damage that accumulates daily and causes irreversible harm to your cognitive abilities. Drink exactly 2 cups of high-quality green tea daily, choosing organic varieties when possible to avoid pesticide contamination that could counteract the beneficial effects. Avoid adding sugar or artificial sweeteners that interfere with the absorption of protective compounds, and maintain consistent timing to establish a healthy routine that supports optimal brain function. Steep your way to better memory and clearer thinking, starting with your very next cup. Sharp memory, clear thinking, and cognitive vitality at any age aren't matters of luck, superior genetics, or expensive interventions that most seniors can't afford or access. These abilities are the direct result of consistently feeding your brain the specific nutrients it needs to thrive, repair itself, and maintain the neural connections that preserve your independence and quality of life. These 6 foods work because they provide exactly what your aging brain requires: omega-3 fatty acids for structural integrity, antioxidants for cellular protection, and specialized compounds that enhance blood flow and communication between brain cells. The science is clear, the foods are readily available, and the benefits begin immediately when you make these simple dietary changes part of your daily routine. Which of these 6 brain-boosting foods will you add to your daily routine first to reclaim the sharp memory and clear thinking you deserve? Share your choice in the comments below and tell us about any improvements in memory, focus, or mental clarity you notice in the coming weeks, because your success story could inspire thousands of other seniors to take control of their cognitive health and maintain their independence for years to come. If this information could help someone you care about preserve their mental sharpness and avoid the devastating effects of cognitive decline, please share this video with them immediately so they can start protecting their brain today.